loud.
Girl, stop talking. All the shit that people are thinking but not saying. I'm not even like drunk. I've just been like drinking. Does my podcast offend you? Men, if you're listening, I apologize in advance. Women, hey bitches, are you ready? Are you still talking? Girl, stop talking.
What the fuck is up, bitches? It's a Monday and we are back with.
Monday already?
Well, yeah, today's Monday. It's funny because I normally don't record on Mondays, but I have to say, like, hey, it's Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So you really got me confused for a second. Let me introduce the guest we have back today, Chance.
Hello again.
He is here. This episode's gonna be a little different. We're kind of just here to shoot the shit and like see what the fuck happens. I had so much good feedback when you came on the first time. I had like the episode kind of like shot through the roof.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, now you guys can put a face to the voice.
Oh my god, yeah, because we didn't do video last time. Wow. So if you're listening to this, I would hop on over to Spotify where you can watch the video. I'm also working on uploading all of the videos on my YouTube. So go over to YouTube, Girl Stop Talking, I think is the handle. Either that or Girl Stop Talking Podcast. But subscribe because I'm going to update all of those on there. And really quickly, I just wanted to mention that I'm not sure if people prefer watching or not, or if they just think that they have to pay to do it. Spotify is free. You can just download Spotify and you can watch if that's something you didn't know. Now you do. But there's a lot of production that goes into this, so if you could watch the fucking episodes, that'd be great.
And I personally love watching the episodes, but like every podcast I follow, I watch.
Really?
Like on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah, I think a lot of them, the ones that I know that are on Spotify, I watch, but I'm just not like a YouTube person. So like, to go on YouTube and watch, it seems like extra for me, you know?
People always tell me to post tutorials on YouTube, and I just can't get with it.
Yeah, but some people are like into it though. Like, I feel like.
I didn't know YouTube was still like a fucking used platform the way that it is.
No, it's like the best platform. It's like the one platform that like leaves like an imprint on your like what you're trying to do as far as like being, what is this, like a social media person, you know? Because like you can go on YouTube and look up certain things and then you have a full page. Like Instagram isn't like that unless you go to the person's page, you know?
Right.
And it's like that the people who are getting paid are on YouTube.
YouTube never dies,
No,
apparently.
It really doesn't. But anyways, so we have a little different setup. We wanted to like face the camera today so you could really feel like we're here and you're in the room with us and talking with us. And I think we just need to do a little catch up.
I know.
Like what's been up? What have you been up to?
Girl, I've just been working. And trying to find a new job, and it's like so fucking hard. But I have so much experience in the food and beverage industry. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time, but it's just really becoming discouraging.
That's frustrating. Is it because like you just can't find a place that you want to work? Like what about it? We're gonna get ASMR cat ass.
It's not that I can't find somewhere that I don't want to work. I think it's a mix of, well, the employer isn't reaching back out. Okay, I got told I was going to get a second interview at this nice restaurant, but they never reached back out. Then I reached out to them again, and then I was just ghosted. I'm like, okay, but maybe that's kind of like
a sign.
Yeah. Dodging a bullet.
Yeah.
Then I went to Buck and Ryder, and it seemed really chaotic, so I was like, I don't really want to work somewhere like this. I don't know, it's just something.
Is Buck and Ryder a steakhouse, or what is that?
It's like a high-end seafood.
Oh, okay.
They have like an oyster bar and whatever, you know.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just trying to make more money.
Well, what's going on with like your makeup stuff? Let's talk about
makeup stuff. Nothing crazy is going on with that. I do have a PR package on the way. Very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm like 2024 is a year I'm getting more PR.
Love that.
I want to go to more events.
Are you allowed to talk about the company that's sending you the PR?
Yeah, it's called Sophia and Mabel.
Okay.
It's like a smaller indie brand, but I got one of their setting sprays in my BoxyCharm last month, and I've been using the hell out of it. So they asked if they could send me some shit. So I'm ready.
That's so cool. That's so
I'm
exciting.
excited.
So the PR is that's just like, we want you to use our products through with the videos. Do you get paid for those too, or?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think I'd have to have significantly more followers to
Yeah.
get paid.
Gotcha.
But I imagine if one of the videos goes viral and they get sold out on one of those products, they would probably offer some sort of compensation for that.
Yeah.
But I don't think payment happens until you have a substantial following.
Yeah, I really know nothing about all of that. I mean, I have some friends that do it, but it also doesn't seem like it's a consistent flow of like income either.
My friend just got paid like $5,000 to do a ColourPop video.
Oh my god.
But he also has like 300,000 followers.
Yeah.
So.
But your TikTok was, oh no, it got deleted.
Banned. You know what? I'm kind of glad that it got banned, you guys. Like, I was in the trenches when this shit got banned. I was so upset because social media becomes your whole life.
Yeah.
And especially when you get like those first viral videos and views and all these followers, like you start to become like addicted to it almost, which is not healthy.
No.
It gets very toxic and draining, but.
Well, because you kind of like, you feel the momentum and then you're like, oh my God, people really are loving my shit. Like I have to keep posting. I have to keep, like I have to do better than the last. And then your brain's like, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, but then I still have to work and like do regular life. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
It's pretty intense. But I'm kind of glad that I got banned because now I've discovered new creators that I've never seen before.
Oh.
New makeup artists. I'm making new friends. Like I'm building a new community with new people on TikTok. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully it leads to something, you know, that you want to do.
I'm trying to focus more on growing my Instagram.
Yeah.
But I record on TikTok because they allow for a longer recording option.
Okay.
Versus Instagram only allows for a minute and a half. So if I do the 10-minute option on TikTok, I can edit it down whatever I,
need for Instagram.
Like I'll redo like certain clips on a 10-minute video and pick which one I want to delete.
And I think TikTok has more editing tools than Instagram does. Instagram's kind of like behind and still trying to figure that out.
I know. I'm like, can we put a 3-minute, a 5-minute option, a fucking editing tool? Where are the mouse tools?
The mouse tools. I'm done. Okay, let's talk about the real reason we decided to like come back on and do this. We went out a couple nights ago to Charlie's, which, by the way, was the first time I'd ever been.
I know.
Like legitimately, I went there briefly, but I didn't even know there was like a back section. If he's bugging you, you can just.
I love it. My cat does not cuddle with me. I can.
Okay.
I just won't touch your bum.
So we went to Charlie's and oh my God, it was so much fun. I like totally had a blast. I'm still not drinking. So if you've been following along for a little while, you know that I've taken a break from alcohol. So I went to be the DD and first of all, it's crazy. I mean, I always knew it would probably be fun, but it's like low key a strip club. It's like a strip club. It's basically like a strip club bar. I mean, I guess most strip clubs are bars. Maybe I just don't spend enough time in them. But I just felt like the energy for like a regular like nightclub is so different. Yeah, it's so fun. It is. And honestly, I was shocked. Tatum literally had not a drink. No. Not a sip of alcohol. But she was dancing with the lesbians. She was all over the place. I had a good time. Oh my God, there was one point I was in the bathroom and then she ran past me in the men's bathroom and I was like, I'm sorry, what did I just see? Where is she going? The line for the girls' bathroom was so fucking long. Dude, it was long that night. I have never seen it that long. It was insane. Yeah. But also, there's only 3 stalls in the girls' bathroom. Yeah, why is it? The men's bathroom is huge. It's like a high school locker room in there. Huge. There's like 20 fucking urinals. There's 3 stalls. There's like 4 or 5 sinks. And not to mention, like, I wouldn't have gone sober in the guy's bathroom. Like, that's like a station move, you know? I'm like, I don't give a shit, I'm just gonna go. But you know what, it kind of makes sense though, because girls have to pay to get in versus guys have to pay to get into most clubs or whatever. Right, and then so they get more bathrooms. Girls get shafted in the bathroom. Because it's a gay bar, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that was definitely a little strange. But on the highlight, like, I didn't have to, the whole night cost me $17. It was $10 to get in and $7 for tacos when I went home, and that was like it.
the tacos.
Yeah, I got tacos. I was like feeling it. But you know what's crazy? This is like such a side note to like what we were really, where I was going with this. But even when I got home after like dropping you guys off, I was on such a high, like just from like the energy of the club. I literally could not fall asleep until 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like smoking so much weed, trying to like knock myself out. It just literally not, I mean, it's easy. I feel like it's easy to go to a club and not drink. I mean, I had my weed pen, so like I still felt like I was like doing something, you know? And I had a drink, like a water in my hand. So I'm like, I felt like one with the crowd.
Right.
But yeah, it was crazy. Like the energy from like just being there and the presence of the music and the people and all that. I like could not fall asleep when I got home.
I think it's so fun. Like if I'm going out, I want to go to the gay bar, and I want it to be Charlie's.
It definitely was. It was definitely.
Stacy's is really fun too. It's like a small older house. It's a gay bar. I think it caters a lot to like the older gay crowd, especially during the day. But like they do like goth night on Wednesdays and drag shows.
I love a meme.
I know, and I want to go for goth night and do like some crazy fucking goth makeup.
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
I can wear my red spiky choker.
Love that. Also, can we talk about how I was kind of giving lesbian vibes?
Yeah. She was dressed butch. She was giving.
No, I was not dressed butch.
Didn't you say you were dressed
I said
masculine? Whatever, isn't it the same thing?
I don't know. For me, it felt very masculine. Imagine.
Tomato.
I didn't like mean to, but I have these like high-waisted, like fake leather cargo pants, and I like wore those with like a long sleeve turtleneck. It's actually a really cute, comfortable outfit. But then I was like, Tina, maybe we're giving the wrong vibe.
Well, that woman came up to you fast.
She did. It was like to that one song. It was like ding 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 ding. She's like, oh, Shawty with the blue hair, come here.
Oh my god. It is like a strip club though. There's naked men everywhere.
Yeah, and they're hot.
Okay, I know, and they're all straight, which is so problematic. I hate it.
Are you sure? Because I was told by a friend about some details of some of the dancers. I don't know. One specifically, but we can. I don't want to like gossip. I don't want anyone to come for me. Okay, but I told Chance I wanted him to come back on the show because we had this text thread. You were fucking killing me when we were texting. So I dropped you off, and you told me the next day that you went back out to like get some dick.
Did.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Not that memorable.
Well, yes, but no. I've been trying to keep it out of my memory because it's just, you know, when someone is kissing on my neck, girl, I'm like going feral now. Now I'm like, okay, I need to
like
arm's distance.
Some boundaries. Yeah. Okay. Well, I made a comment because I feel like anytime we've talked about you hooking up with someone, you're always the one putting in the work. And I was like, why are you not getting any in return?
And I don't love getting I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
Wouldn't you resonate with that? Or no?
I mean...
I don't know. I feel like I don't... First of all, I'm not used to any play back to me, especially because I am a hooded king. Hooded kings rise up. And I feel like people just don't know how to fucking... They don't know what to do with all of it. So they're just... I don't know. It's just... It becomes uncomfortable. I go soft. It's annoying. Just let's not deal with it.
You don't want to put yourself in a situation where it's like awkward or weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so like coming from that, what are some like tips that we can give the girlies and the gays and the theys to like getting a hooded king off? And we're talking about uncircumcised dick if you haven't caught on.
Hooded king rise up, you know what I mean? Definitely, first of all, everyone's different. Okay, so some men might have more like a hood to pull over. Some men might not. Some men, when they become erect, it just completely comes out and goes back and you don't have to worry about it.
Gotcha.
But some men, it's really tight, like for me. So like when I get like erect, is that okay to say?
Yeah, I don't care.
It doesn't go back naturally. It has to be like pushed, and then it can hurt
Oh,
because it's tight
and it's sensitive.
and it's sensitive.
Isn't it like more sensitive
Yeah.
than if it like men that are circumcised?
Because you have like thousands more nerve endings.
Yeah.
So when you get circumcised as a baby or whatever, they're cutting all this off. So yeah, sex is still pleasurable for anybody, obviously, but like it's even more sensitive when you're uncircumcised. So when it's tight and it's sensitive and you're like forcing it back, it like really
Okay.
sends me into a tizzy. You know what I mean?
I feel like that makes sense.
It's fucking insane.
But and like you're saying, it's not something that I feel like is normally talked about.
Yeah, no. Well, because there's such a stigma around uncut men.
Right. Well, in the U.S., but
They're dirty. We're gonna get infections. Like, I'm pretty sure if you don't wash your body, like, yeah, you're gonna get it.
no, literally.
Like anybody.
If you are a woman and you wipe the wrong way, you're gonna get an infection.
I
Like,
would imagine with a vagina too.
Yeah, they're so sensitive. It's
There's
so irritating.
fluids and shit, right? If you don't take a shower, I'm assuming that would kind of
Well, so like technically the vagina is like a self-cleaning oven. Like if it naturally balances the pH. However, you can be with people that like have like a different pH or aren't as cleanly as, you know, they maybe should be, and that could disrupt like your natural pH, you know. So that's one way to be like get infections. Or like I just said, like wiping the wrong way, because that literally happened to me when I was a kid. I literally got a UTI because I was wiping the wrong way. I had no idea.
I just learned about that for girls. Like I did.
Like wiping front to back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that because.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to.
I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
That, and then they also say like peeing after sex, just because of like the bodily transfers and stuff like that. Peeing like helps kind of like flush
it all out.
some of those things out.
Yeah, and like, you know, uncircumcised men, like it stays like moist in there, right? You're peeing, you have pre-cum, you have fluids, whatever, so you have to clean it properly. I mean, I usually clean it like sometimes if I'm at a guy's house or something, if I go pee, I'll like immediately just rinse out in the sink or whatever, just to like try to be as fresh as possible.
Love that.
But I do know men in the past that have dated my friends that haven't been as clean and have given my friends UTIs because they had some cheese.
Oh.
My favorite's Gouda, you know what I'm saying?
What is it called? Schmegma? Is that what it's
I hate that word.
Is that what
Schmegma. I think it's called schmegma, dude.
Or it could be just completely
Fucking
pulling that out of
gross.
my ass.
Oh my god, it's so gross. But just because someone's uncut doesn't mean that we're dirty. Okay?
No.
I would hope that we're all pretty clean because you have to be, but you know.
Right. Yeah, otherwise you would have issues.
You have issues.
You
I've
would
never
be.
had an issue. Never.
You're like just putting that out
I've
there.
never had an issue.
Okay, so what would, like, you're walking into a situation with another man, like, in your checklist of things to have, like, a successful blowjob, let's go that route. Like, what are some things that he would have to do to, like, make it successful?
I don't know because I haven't really experienced it that much.
Okay, what could you think? I mean, you obviously get yourself off, right? So, like, what are some things that you do that help make the experience pleasurable for you? And these are, like, tips for anyone who's going into a situation with an uncircumcised penis.
I think for me, like maybe just not trying to force it back or whatever. I feel like once you're going with emotions, it kind of just works itself out. You know what I mean? Just gentle, I guess. I don't know. Lube. No, maybe not.
No!
Well, what do you mean, for a blowjob?
Yes!
I've never used lube with a blowjob. Are you kidding?
What?
What are you talking about?
You were the second person to say this to me.
I'm sorry. Wait, am I supposed to be putting lube on someone's dick when I blow them?
You can 1000% put lube on someone's dick before a blowjob. It makes it so much better. Your saliva isn't a lubricant. You're just fucking out here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
god.
Why did I never think to put lube on dick before I
Baby girl. Literally.
I mean, it does make sense.
No, because your saliva, like think of it. you're drinking, you're drunk. Like, especially if you're drunk, you're dehydrating yourself. Like, you don't always have like the amount of saliva that you need. And also it dries out. So it's like not all the time. I mean, I know that you can like gag a little bit and then it like comes
I'm
from
like,
the
girl,
throat.
it's dried out where? I'd be glucking, okay?
But yeah, I mean, that's why they have like flavored lubes and stuff. Like
does regular lube taste bad?
No, it doesn't.
Does it taste like anything?
No, it doesn't really taste like anything. No, I mean, it's not like, I feel like it's like lip gloss. Like, you ever get like lip gloss in your mouth? You're like, okay, it's not like it's gross, but it's not like it's bad either. It's just like,
indifferent.
I don't know. Yeah, like manufacturers.
Wow, now I'm gonna have to practice.
Okay, but they also have like tons of flavored lubes too. So like you could go to any sex store and get like any flavored lube. Vanilla. I have vanilla and I have salted caramel.
What?
Yes.
Jeez.
I told this to one of my girlfriends too when we were at a sex club with our boyfriends, and she was even mind blown. I'm like, how are people out here not doing that?
Dude, I've just been relying on the throat.
No.
If I can,
yeah,
it all
that
can come
throat
out.
note.
You know, it's bubbling out the sides of my mouth. Okay, it's crazy. So I never even thought.
I mean, we don't have to work that hard. You can still get the same effect.
Okay, all right. You know what? You're right. Work smarter, not harder.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, you could go to like any sex store and there's like, I think the brand is Joe Lubes or something like that. I can show you later. I have some of them here.
Lube for sucking dick. I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I think like I know you made a comment being like, you just think of it for intercourse.
Yeah.
But you can even for like hand jobs, for blow jobs.
I've used it for hand jobs,
Yeah.
which is so fucking nice.
It's so much better.
You know, you feel like you're just yanking.
Yeah. Ooh, nobody likes that.
I want to feel like I'm gliding.
Exactly. And like another thing that me and my man do a lot, which I've never done until like this relationship, it was actually credit, like thank you to my man. Fucking body oil, baby oil or coconut oil, just everywhere.
Yeah,
Like 2 fucking dolphins slipping and sliding, or seals.
I haven't done that yet.
It's like, I don't know, it's like just such a completely different like experience, because it's not just, I mean, bodies feel good like when you're in the moment or whatever, like it feels good, but throw some fucking baby oil on your body and his body, holy shit.
I'm excited.
Fucking game changer.
I'm stoked because I think I am gonna bang this man that I've been having relations with.
Is this the same one from the other night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm ready. I think we're ready to get back out there. I'm excited.
Ooh.
So
do you guys, or is it just like a casual thing?
yeah, it's very casual. Last time I was there, he was asking me if I'm looking for something consistent. I said yes, preferably, because I don't like to go around on multiple people.
Right. Well, and I'm assuming you also don't like to just be like a fucking booty call.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's where I get confused, because I'm like, okay, no one wants a relationship, right? No one, like, it seems like nobody fucking wants a relationship. So I'm like, okay, if I want somebody consistent, but I don't also want to just be a booty call, like, what does that mean?
So what did he say? What is he looking for?
Like a friend with Benny.
Oh, okay. That's so annoying. Is there a lot of that in the gay community?
A lot.
Like people just don't want to commit, or they're just
It's a lot of that, and it's a lot of I'm married, but we're polyamorous, or we're in the open.
Okay.
It's a lot of that too.
Yeah.
And I'm just not really down.
Yeah.
It can get hairy really quickly, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think like dating in general is really difficult as is, but I can't imagine like on the side that you're on too, you know, because I don't even know where I was going with that.
The plus side, gay men love uncut men, so I never have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, and it's the whole like circumcision and uncircumcised thing, it's really just a US thing.
Yeah.
Majority of the world outside of the US are uncircumcised. Right. Like, I don't know why.
It's such a stigma.
Literally took the words out of my mouth.
And have you been with anyone who's uncut?
I've been with one person, and I didn't realize until like the next morning.
Because it's like not existent when they're hard, right?
Yeah, yes. Well, also I was really drunk.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
I was really, really, really wasted, and like, I don't even know if I remember a lot of it.
You know what's insane is I have never been with an uncut guy, ever.
Oh, really?
I always attract the cuts. I'm into it.
So when you have sex with someone, is this too personal for me to ask? I guess you don't know what the question is yet. When you have sex with someone, do you have to like make sure the skin is pulled back before you like penetrate?
I've never penetrated, you guys.
Oh, okay, follow up.
I'm a
Top and
bottom.
Okay.
I'm a power bottom. But I do want to live my top fantasy.
Pun intended.
I think I'm there. Yeah. I think I'm there. I'm ready to live my top fantasy. A little bit. I mean, I hooked up with a trans man recently.
Really?
And that was really fun.
Okay,
We
that
didn't have sex, but I got to learn all about the
vagina?
The vagina, the female anatomy on a male presenting person.
Wow. Okay, how was that? You said it was great. So did you please in that situation
Yes.
too?
Yes.
So totally different experience for you then.
Yeah, totally different.
But
it was the most honest, open, communicated fucking experience I've ever had in a hookup setting. And it was so, I mean, it was like for 2 hours. Like we were just,
whoa,
yeah.
that's amazing.
First we talked for like an hour just about ourselves, getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And then they talked to me about like just their body and like what they like and what they don't like. And then it was just kind of like a guide through. It was
Like
so
you got
fun.
direction the whole way.
It was so good.
That's amazing.
It was so good. Like,
'Cause
I rave about it.
I
still.
feel like it's hard enough like to figure yourself out.
Yeah.
You know, and to like really have taken the time to like figure yourself out, but
Yeah.
then having the confidence to be
Mhm.
able to like voice and instruct someone else as well. That's like wild.
It was amazing. Like 10 out of 10 would do it again. I haven't really talked to them. I've talked to them a little bit since, but they live in like North Phoenix and they both work and, you know, it's their time. Maybe someday there will be, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so what is the difference between a bottom and a power bottom? Is there a difference?
I think a bottom is just someone who bottoms. I think a power bottom is like someone who's like taken,
Oh, you're like
going ham with it
okay.
all the time, multiple dudes a day.
Oh.
So maybe I'm not a power bottom. I used to be a power bottom. Now I'm on my retract era.
Okay.
What is that?
Recovery.
Recovery era. Recovery, healing era. So yeah, we're just trying to figure out what we like again. I think that's really fun. to figure out.
Yeah, that is fun. And you're in therapy, right?
I'm in therapy.
How-
Sex therapy.
Oh,
So good.
specifically. Wow. Okay, so how is that experience for you?
I think it's really good. I think she covers like everything, like not just sex related stuff.
Mhm.
But it's been really good. She wants me to get back out there and open up to new experiences, which is why I started doing it again and met that trans person and whatever. And she's happy for me. I think I'm on a good path.
That's amazing. What is it about the therapy that has like changed your perspective on dating?
I don't know if we really got into the dating aspect yet. I'm just trying to heal like some sexual traumas.
Okay.
Old behaviors of my own.
So just being like more physically aware
more
of like
aware of my,
in the moment.
yes.
Okay.
And not accepting like abusive sexual situations, because I feel like that's what I was surrounded by for so long, and
Gotcha. Like
it becomes to be like what you know.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And then in a sense you feel comfort from it
Yeah.
also.
And
Even
that's
though
not it.
no.
Yeah. I'm like finding myself reliving or trying to relive traumas because that's what I do.
Oh,
So I would
okay.
go out to bars and get drunk and like meet just shitty fucking gross
People.
people, mostly
Yeah.
DLs.
Okay.
We love the DLs.
Did we talk about that last time?
I think so, a little bit.
Can you just describe one more time what a DL is for the people?
A DL is a straight man who is on Grindr with a blank profile or just out and about who is down for the brown. You know what I mean? It's a straight man who's down for the brown secretly. He's DL about it.
Yeah, down on the down low.
And you'll see guys on Grindr blank profile, but their bio will say like something like, only here for head, I will never have sex with a man, I'm straight, I just want head. So.
Okay. Head
Whatever.
from a man.
Yeah, go off, King. I'm like, it's gay as fuck, but go off.
It's definitely interesting because, I mean, is it gay though?
I don't know. I struggle with this too because
Because
I feel
I
like
think-
everybody, this is what we talked about last
Yeah.
time, 50 Shades of Gay. I
Yeah.
feel like everybody likes everything.
It's more of like a scale, I think, because also, like, I think what makes someone gay is being physically and emotionally attracted to
Yes.
the same sex.
And you're right, that's what we talked about.
Right? So, like, someone wanting, like, head from a man, I think it would depend.
A sexual pleasure? You want to fucking go fuck men one night, bro? Do it.
Yeah.
I love that for you. Are you with a woman afterwards? Great. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
The
definitely an
labels.
interesting
It's
conversation.
the labels are kind of crazy. And I think that.
I think everything is kind of like so black and white still, like in the industry, in the sex industry in general, you know?
Mhm.
And like we're kind of like pushing, like a lot of people are pushing the limits to like broaden that box, but it does seem like it's still very much like you're gay, you're straight,
Yeah.
you know? And obviously, like I said, people are pushing those limits now, but yeah, it's definitely interesting.
I think a lot of it is also centered around religion. Too.
Oh, yeah,
People are like,
1000%.
Raised in crazy religious backgrounds,
Yeah.
and they feel like they can't be themselves,
Because
because
there's
they feel like they have to be DL on a fucking app.
Yeah, and there's a lot of guilt and shame and
Yes.
childhood
Yeah.
religious trauma that goes along with it also.
But take it from me, I just had a wild exploration with a vagina a couple of months ago. I'm talking fisting the whole night. The whole 9, you guys, it was insane.
Okay, please tell me that the people that you've been with are using lube for anal, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You needed some lube for anal, okay?
Yes,
I don't
your
know.
asshole is not self-lubricating.
I don't know who's not using lube for.
Women. Women are not using lube for anal.
You guys.
Ladies, not these ladies. These
You
ladies
better not.
know.
What the fuck?
These
How?
ladies, because there is no one talking about it.
Girl, I
Like,
can't even get my douche nozzle in without some fucking lube. Okay. You can imagine a huge dick.
no, literally, I think like so many women have stories of like horrible anal experiences, and that's why it's like so taboo for women, is because they like people aren't talking about it enough, or it's like, oh, he slipped. Like there's been like, it is so common that you're like having sex with a man, or man is having sex with a woman, or someone with a vagina, and they're like going too hard, and then they're like pull it out and slide it in the ass. It doesn't just slide in though. It's like,
Yeah, I feel like it would be the equivalent to being like.
yeah.
It would bounce back.
It's like trying to put on your tightest pair of jeans. You're like,
No. Yeah, no.
yeah. So,
No,
yeah,
that
there's,
sounds so
I mean, when
uncomfortable.
I haven't done an anal episode in a while, but I have a couple anal episodes. The Anal Diet, one of my faves, go listen if you haven't
I
already.
haven't listened to that.
And
Wait,
then-
have I listened to that one already?
It's a fun
It
one.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So yeah, anyone listening here who has been listening, they know that like you can't go from 0 to anal, but also it's not super talked about in, what is it called? Couples that are man and woman couples. I can't think of the
Monogamous?
name. No,
Heterosexual?
heterosexual. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, but you're a gay man, so I figured, but you got me on the,
Also, butt plugs. I mean, I'll use my prostate massager like before I do anything with anybody. If someone's
Yeah, 'cause you're
doing
trying to, like,
whatever. Yeah.
like get like,
Yeah,
not like, I don't want to say loose
Not
because I
loosened,
feel like
but
warmed up.
warmed up,
Yeah.
testing the waters. You
Yeah.
know?
I did not think we were going to talk about anal. Should we just like, what is like, give some people some tips?
Lube, lots of lube. We know that. Try a butt plug, use it. Put it in when you're like blowing someone. Like it doesn't have to be in all day. You know, wear that shit for like fucking 20 minutes. I don't know. Like that'll be enough of a warm up
Yeah.
for the real deal. And then always start slow
Yes. And breathe.
and breathe
Lots and lots of deep breaths.
and maybe douche.
Douche? I've never douched.
Okay, well, if you don't have IBS, I guess you're good to go. But it never hurts to just squirt some warm water up there and fucking release it.
Flush it out.
Yeah, and you can do that as many times as you need until it runs clear. But that's what all the gays do for a clean, seamless transaction.
So I've heard that like doing that too much can actually disrupt the lining in your intestines.
But is it using the douching solution or is it using water? I just use water.
Oh, okay.
I just do like lukewarm water.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
It's nice.
Yeah, and it's nice.
It's good. Then you don't have to worry. You're like, oh my God, am I shitting right now or am I not?
Ooh, that has never happened.
I don't know what's happening to me. Okay.
Go listen to the last episode.
Yeah.
That has not happened to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will not do anal if I think for a second that shit's gonna go down.
Oh my God, and there's guys out there that I've told like, no, I can't right now or whatever because I have to fucking shit and I haven't shit today.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. I'm like, you want my
like a
shit to be just
It's a kink. People like it.
gross.
That could not be me. I had a dominatrix on the show, and she would literally get paid to use men as a human toilet. She put, yes.
Dude, I mean, I guess if you're getting paid, but like, I also don't know if I could get paid to shit in someone's mouth.
No, like they'll like lay, it's like a whole thing. Like they have to be there at a certain time. They'll like lay down, and she has like a toilet like
a toilet seat
that she
chair,
has
dude.
yeah.
Oh my God.
It's called scat play.
Isn't
that wild? Go listen.
Yes,
We're plugging so many episodes
That
today.
is fucking hilarious.
It's, you know, people are out there. People like doing kinky shit.
I mean, I'm into the piss play.
You are?
I'm into that. I've done that. I'm into that.
Like it being done on you or you doing it on someone else?
I would do it on someone else too, but I've only had it done on me.
Okay, sweet. Share. Hello, details.
The first time was in a shower, so that was great because then I could just rinse it right off.
Yeah.
The second time was the dude that I shit on.
Okay.
And I was blowing him in my bathroom, and he was really drunk, and he was peeing in the toilet, and I literally just got down and let him pee in my mouth.
Oh my God!
I don't know, something about it is like fun. I don't know what it is. I don't ever swallow it. I'm not drinking piss.
Yeah.
And it like doesn't taste like anything, so I didn't really. That's why I did it again because I was like, I don't have a problem with it. I guess.
That's so wild. What, you don't know what about it that you're like,
I
well,
don't know. Something about it is like hot.
That's so wild.
It's like almost like, I don't know, it's like Dom-ish.
Okay, like almost like submissive. Where it's like a little degrading.
A little degrading.
Yeah.
Nothing too cray.
Yeah.
But you also have control over it. You know, you can like.
You could like move your head.
You can pull it away when you're over it. You can rinse it off in the shower. Like you can start in the shower and just, you know, experiment that way. It's kind of fun.
That's crazy. Sometimes, cause like, I don't know what it is and I haven't talked about it in a long time, but I just get so wet and like, I am just a squirter. Like it just happens hard. Yeah.
I love it.
We had to get like, what is it? It's like a waterproof blanket.
The black ones?
I think it's like two different colors. It's like blue and gray or something. I needed to match the decor, obviously. No. But so we always like put that down before we have sex just because laundry and like I don't want to stain my mattress and stuff like that. And there's this whole conversation about like, is squirt pee? Like there's like remnants of pee in squirt, and like you can dig into that a little deeper. Maybe we'll have a professional talk about that one because I fully believe that squirt is not pee.
It can't be pee.
No, because it comes from there's a female prostate and it's like up inside of like your vagina hole, not your pee hole. However, when you squirt, you feel like you have to pee. So I think like women have been wanting to try it and like, you know, they're like, I want to do it. How do you do it? Whatever. But a lot of the times you end up restricting yourself because you think that you're going to pee, but you got to let it flow, baby girl.
Let it go.
So sometimes I like dead ass. Sometimes I feel like I'm fucking pissing on my man.
But he loves it, I'm
No,
sure.
he
right?
loves it. And I've told him, I'm like, sometimes I'll like feel like, no, I think it's gonna be pee. So I'll like stop and try and go to the bathroom. I'll be sitting there for like 5 minutes. No pee is coming out. And then it's almost like it like hurts. And he's like, babe, just like fucking relax. And I'm like, I don't want to pee on you.
Girl, just let that shit flow. Well,
Let
like
it
the
go.
first girl that I lost my virginity to a girl when I was 18, and she was a squirter.
Okay.
So that was kind of my first experience with that type of thing, and you know, it was always like
Did you
in
even,
my face.
did you
Okay.
know like what was happening?
Yeah, but I never thought it was pee. It never smelled like pee. It didn't taste like anything.
Yeah.
So I don't really know, but I fucking lived for that shit.
You liked it.
I was living for it. So maybe that's why it translates
Oh!
into my life now.
Wow.
I don't know.
What a crazy like full circle moment.
know, right? And that could be it.
That could be it. I mean, it's definitely hot. Like, I think it's fucking hot.
I mean,
Where I'm just like, and it feels fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, which I think a lot of people don't know too. It's like squirting and having an orgasm can be two different things.
Mhm.
They're not always one and the same. But when they happen together, it's like,
It's probably insane.
it's crazy.
Dude, I can only imagine. That'd be fucking insane.
It's pretty crazy.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something regarding. Oh, I was gonna say something about like the taste of like pee. Like if anyone's out there like wanting to explore that region, like it really doesn't. At least in my experience, I have tasted worse cum than pee. Have you ever had a bad taste of cum in your mouth? It is like pure battery acid. Girl,
Oh, okay, I'll tell you,
girl.
I'll be so honest right now. I've only had 2 men come in my mouth in my whole life. The first time it happened, he didn't tell me he was gonna come, and it like happened so fast that my natural reaction was to spit it in my hand, and I wiped it on his bed.
That's how we get him back, girl. I love it.
Yeah.
I am predominantly a swallower.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love that.
love it.
I started doing that shit a couple of years ago, and it's just like you just throw it back. It's like a shot.
I do love
You just
it.
keep it
Yeah.
back there, and then you just
I love it so much. I
and then
really
it's
do.
done. It's easy cleanup.
But when it's like fucking battery acid, I'm like, girl, like
That's never
just, like
happened
a few
to you.
weeks ago, I had a guy over and I like blew him for quite a while. Oh my god, he was like such a pretty penis. You know, why can't we, off topic, build fucking dildos or make molds out of men's penises so we never have to see them again, but we can always have their beautiful penis on hand?
You can.
Can we?
It's called Clone a Willy, and it comes in a box.
Clone a Willy. Dude, I wish I could clone this guy's Willy because it's fabulous. Okay, but anyways, and he looks healthy. He's like in decent shape. He's
Mhm.
clean. He's well kept. His cum is like battery fucking acid.
What is he eating? Isn't
Dude,
that like a
I don't
diet thing?
I don't know. Well, I think he does a lot of like cocaine and stuff.
Oh.
Maybe. And he sells it, so I'm
Well,
assuming.
yeah.
I'm assuming he's doing it and he's selling it. But yeah, last time he just came in my mouth, I literally like heaved.
You're like, oh.
Yes! Then I felt so embarrassed. I was like, ooh, sorry, but like, what
You're
the
like-
fuck are you eating?
Yeah, you're like, it's not because I can't swallow, it's just like, this tastes like garbage.
You know who it is? You guys don't know, but you should. There's a whole Dr. Pepper saga all over my Instagram about this man on Grindr who I asked if he'd bring me a Dr. Pepper on the way to my house, and he told me no to get one myself, and then I still had him over anyways. But now every time he hits me up, I'm like, can you bring me a Dr. Pepper? And he still says no.
Ew.
It's the Dr. Pepper man.
It's the Dr.
Anyways, I know I deserve more than someone who can't bring me a fucking Dr. Pepper if I'm swallowing your battery acid.
1000%. You're like, you should tell him, like, no, I need the Dr. Pepper because
You
your
guys-
cum tastes like battery acid.
But the Willy, it's like so fucking chiseled and perfect.
Oh,
I like
the
can't.
things that we do for the good day.
It is seriously, yeah. Clone a Willy, call me, and we'll call him. If he didn't change his number again. I mean, the fucking guy is all over the place. It's insane. He's all over the fucking place.
Oh God, yeah. Maybe this isn't the same one. Is this the same one that you're saying that wants to be friends with Benefit?
No,
This is different.
no, this is a different one.
Okay, gotcha. Are
Oh,
you?
I have a couple of guys on my
I
roster now.
know.
Last time we all talked. Isn't that fun?
That's amazing.
I love
Are you
that.
on the dating apps?
I'm on like Grindr, I'm on Hinge, but I don't really go on any of those. I mean, I go on them like maybe once a week.
Just to kind of see.
Just to see, just to fart around and see what's going on.
Do you feel like Grindr is like a serious place to find what you're looking for?
Grindr is for hookups.
Okay, just strictly. Because that's what I've known.
But I kind of, you know, and I know that I'm not going to find like love on there, right? But it is nice to have a wide display of options of horny men when I'm ever in the mood.
Have you tried Hinge or not really?
I have tried Hinge. We
Does it
talked
seem
about
like-
this last time. I paid for the 1 month and then I got no matches. I'm like, am I fucking ugly? What is going
You
on?
don't have to pay though, right?
I know, but I was getting no matches. And so they were like, if you want unlimited likes and fucking matches and whatever, I was like, all right, I'll just pay for a month. And then I paid and I got literally 1 match. Went on a date with this poor guy just because I felt bad and it just was a shit show. So, you know.
Tell me a story of your worst date ever.
Worst date ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had like a terrible date.
Like just like a regular date, not like a hookup situation.
Okay.
God, I have so many, but I think I told them all.
I don't have like any crazy date experience. There was one time in Alaska, I went on a date with a guy and then I got up and went to the bathroom. When I came back, everything was fine. Then after we left, I went to grab a joint out of my purse and he stole all my fucking weed out of my bag when I was in the bathroom. And I was like, you are a ass bitch. Yes, my fucking joints, dude. That I got shipped to me from my mother because weed wasn't illegal in Alaska yet. So I had to get care packages sent to me by my mom.
Oh my God.
But that was, you know, I don't think I've had really anything crazier than that.
Oh my God, I've had so many. I had one time I went on a date and this guy was like so hungover that he kept talking about how hungover he was. And then we went to Zips, I think, and I was like hungover and I didn't even want to go, but he was like, come on, like I just want to take you out, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just go. I didn't even drink. I literally ordered a water. And he was talking about how hungover he was and how like, just like he didn't feel good. And he's like, oh, I might have to go throw up. This was like the first time meeting someone. Then he proceeds to order fucking hot wings on the date and starts like literally is like going to the bathroom because he says he has to throw up and then orders hot wings and then comes back, eats some of his hot wings, goes back into the bathroom. I was like, is this really fucking happening to me right now? I think
it's giving nightmare.
I think after the like 4th time he went in the bathroom, I just left. I didn't even say anything.
Was he throwing up? Like, why?
I think he was trying to throw up. He's like, if I could just throw up, I think I'll feel better. It'll make me feel better.
Well, why do you need
Don't order fucking hot wings.
Seriously.
Ew.
That is fucking crazy.
It was gross. That was like one of many. I think I already told that one before, but.
Why do we have to keep throwing up?
I was like queen of like serial dating.
Oh my God, I wish. I like want to go serial dating just so I can meet a bunch of fucking.
It's
just
not
so I can have
great.
these stories to tell.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I think I was like, my intentions were to like find love, but in like all the wrong places.
Mhm.
I remember at one point I had like I was going on so many dates that I didn't have to buy groceries.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
I would have like leftovers and get like the biggest thing,
Oh my
like take out the good
God.
home. Literally. But yeah, a lot of interesting people to say the least. And some completely disrespectful ones, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wasn't very good at picking them.
Yeah. I can agree.
Yeah.
My ex-boyfriend I met at a bar and for some reason did not put 2 and 2 together that if he was drunk on a fucking Tuesday night that he must be a fucking alcoholic.
Oh,
Then our next time hanging out was at his apartment, which was a fucking pigsty, you guys. I don't know. I was just blind, I guess. But it was like a hoarder's dream in that fucking apartment, okay?
Oh my God.
Bottles of 1942 empty.
Okay, like trophies, like
Yeah.
on the top of
I'm
the
like-
cabinets.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together, I guess. But our whole relationship was involved around drinking, and that was just...
Ugh.
I was at my worst point in my drinking history.
Then.
I'm glad to not be there anymore, which is nice. I mean, I was
Yeah.
drinking like a whole bottle of Captain Morgan a day.
holy shit. That's like,
It was giving fucking disgusting.
was giving like high school.
Yeah. My old roommate was not having it, and I don't blame her. So Heidi, if you're out there, I'm sorry to you, girl.
Oh.
No, I still talk to her. I've told her sorry already.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, well, I get that. I definitely get the drinking and the partying with relationships for sure. It can be a slippery slope. I have some crazy fucking stories, but that's for another episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, is there anything else that you wanna?
No, I think we had a lot of fun today. I'm glad that we were recording. You
I
guys can
know.
actually see my
I know.
face
Just
now.
like a little fun Gossip Girl episode.
Yeah,
I love it. I
it.
love it. Okay, Chance, well, plug yourself. Let the people know where you're at. Tell them.
I'm on TikTok at Makeup by Chance, all one word, and then on Instagram and Facebook. Well, on Instagram it's makeup_by Chance, and then I'm also on Facebook. I think it's just Makeup by Chance.
Okay.
You can find me all over the place, girl.
Yes, and I'm gonna tag him in the episode and anything that I post also, so he's pretty easy to find. His stories on Instagram are hilarious.
Yeah, and Tatum always tells me to post my stories on Instagram as videos.
Yes, on TikTok.
I should do that.
You just need to do it.
When I'm like on story, I don't have to think. I'm just
No, you just
talking.
go. Yeah, and they're so funny.
It is pretty good. I'm always getting into some shit. There's always a story. There's always some drama. There's always, fucking what would life be without some drama?
No, well, literally, that's like my whole platform. Okay, well, happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you're subscribed anywhere that you're listening. Download Spotify, watch us, go on YouTube, subscribe. Tell a fucking friend. Send a video, whichever your favorite episode has been, and just send it to your friend and be like, hey, you should listen to this. Literally, it only takes one fucking person from each person to listen to double, like, what's going on here. So we're not fucking stopping this year, baby.
This is the year. I can feel it.
I think so too. That's what I've been saying. Like, shit is gonna happen.
We're manifesting.
Okay. Have a good fucking week, bitches.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Girl, stop talking.